Hey everybody, Boggs here from the Obscure Toy Files. Today, something really cool came in the mail. I pre-ordered these back in March. The Powers of Grayskull figures. Eldor, the heroic guardian of the Book of Living Spells, and Hero, the most powerful wizard in the universe. Super7 was coming out with these. They showed them in Toy Fair back in 2017, and now they finally made it to production, and they're now in my hands. Now, these first appeared in Toy Fair catalog back in 1987. That's why it was very appropriate in a way that 30 years later, they had them show up finally at Toy Fair. So it was kind of like, now they're coming out. And this whole line was supposed to come out in 1987, and it was going to continue Masters of the Universe beyond what it was. Like, they were going to say, well, what if we talk about prehistoric Eternia, or pre-Eternia, if you will, and what stories were there? What about before Grayskull was built? Or who would be around back then? And they made this whole line about how there was Hero, who was a heroic wizard, who starts off as a guy named Gray. You can see in the back of this, who gets turned into Hero via the Book of Living Spells by Eldor, who was kind of like his sorceress, And that was the whole point of the line. And then the Snake Men, who were around back then, before they got imprisoned in another dimension, they were the major protagonists in that time period. So it would have been something that I, as a 7-year-old, would have been very excited about, because I enjoyed the Snake Men a lot as a kid, and as getting into the line in '85, it was very much a big part of my childhood. So seeing this line come out in this capacity is really cool, especially since, if you notice in the back of the card, those dinosaurs did come out. They were the only Power of Grayskull toys to actually make it to shelves. Although Titus and Megator, the two giants, did come out in Italy. Now, who was Titus and Megator, for those of you who don't know? Well, according to the original cardback art, Megator is that giant who's right there. So he was going to be a part of the line, but again, sales had dipped and it wasn't doing very well, and then it didn't come out here at all. So it kind of got broken up into pieces and scattered to the four winds. So, as far as I understand it, I will be reviewing these. I actually have a Turbodactyl with the box, and I actually have Tyrantisaurus Rex as well, and I'll be reviewing those with my my pal, the Elder Nerd, probably in a couple of days, maybe a week or so, depending on when we get ourselves together. But as I just got these in the mail, I had to show them off. I didn't get a chance to open them up yet. But the card backs, what was really cool about this is that Super7 was able to get the original proofs and scan them, I assume, and create new card backs for them. But these are the original card backs that would have come out in 1987. So this is what if, the Powers of Grayskull line did come out and Hero and Eldor did get made. And here you go. Now you have them in your hand. And it's crazy to me. I'm like, holy crap. Like, they feel pretty good. The card backs are pretty sturdy. And these are like the exact way they would have been made back in 1987. It's interesting because they were changing the way the card backs were done on He-Man. Like, back then, they didn't really talk a lot about the characters, but now in the back, like, of Hero's packaging, it says profile, the most powerful wizard in the universe. Weapon, the power of natural magic. Origin, ancestor to He-Man, young Gray transforms into Hero of Grayskull. And then they have a whole little thing here that tells you about everything. It says travel back in time through a secret portal and discover the origin of the Powers of Grayskull. Learn how He-Man became so strong and explore the magical world of Pre-Eternia, home of Hero, the most powerful wizard in the universe. And then under that, there's a little paragraph here. It says, the Staff of Transformation. The Staff of Transformation channels the energy drawn by Eldor's Book of Living Spells. Through a magic ray directed to specific parts of the environment, Hero uses his marvelous staff to create the likes of inanimate rocks, rivers, and trees. To cause the likes of inanimate rocks, rivers, and trees to respond to his command and help defend the world of Pre-Eternia. So with this staff, he's able to, use wizardy powers, I guess, and make, things come to life to help him, fight off evil and stuff like that. So it was different because he wasn't really like a warrior like He-Man. He was a wizard, which is neat. I have to see if he still has his action feature and stuff inside, but supposedly, according to the card back, you pushed a button on his back and it caused his arm to raise up and then make his staff open. So that's pretty cool. And like I said, the card back is identical to how it was going to come out in 1987. They did a great job on it. And the same with Eldor. It said, profile heroic guardian of the Book of Living Spells, responsible for transforming Gray into Hero, the most powerful wizard in the universe. Weapon, the knowledge of the ancients. Origin, unknown. mysterious. And it says, the Book of Living Spells. The Book of Living Spells contains the ultimate secrets of Preternia, the secrets of transformation. Thus, whenever Eldor opens it, he can uncover all the secrets of the past, present, and future Eternia and change it. For nothing on Preternia stays the same, as you will soon see. We never were because the line was canceled. But Eldor features the amazing action feature of swiveling wrists. Yes, his wrists actually rotate so he can hold the Book of Living Spells. I foresee this guy possibly being a pig warmer back in 1987, just because a buff old man with a book didn't really seem like it screams action to kids of the 80s. But like I said, his wrists do turn, which is something that He-Man figures do. So, but he can hold the book. So it just thinks it's funny to me that like his whole gimmick is I can hold the book. It's like, that's amazing. But yeah, so we'll get reviewing on these in the coming days. But I just wanted to show everybody and talk a little bit about them. And like, they replicated, I saw the card, original card proof of for Eldor show up on eBay a couple of years ago. I still have it saved on my phone. And they basically duplicated it exactly. But instead of it coming with holograms, now it comes with stickers. So they didn't have a hologram in here. But again, that's not a big deal. We still got them. I mean, like, I'm holding these in my hand. This is crazy. Like, it blows my mind. And what's even cooler is that now, my Turbodactyl, Hero can ride them. So, after thousands of years. And I've had my Powers of Grayskull dinosaurs since '96. I got them from some guy named Ron McComb who put out an advertisement in a magazine called Collecting Figures back in the 90s. And you used to call people up and ask them what they had. You didn't do like a eBay mailing thing. It was like, you got this item? Yeah, I got it. How much is it? Okay, I'll send you a money order. And I just wait for it to come to the mail. So I've had them since like 96. But I never knew about them as a kid. My friend told me, he's like, oh, there's dinosaurs. I'm like, there's not dinosaurs in He-Man. You're crazy. And then I saw them in an issue of Tomar's. He showed me. He's like, see, I told you. And I was like, oh my God, you're right. There were dinosaurs. I'm like, I would have loved dinosaurs in He-Man. Why did no one tell me? But like I said, so now I get to play with these later. But how cool are these? Pretty awesome. Good job, Super 7. I'd love to see Super 7 make the other Lost Wave, which there were 6 characters that Mattel actually had taken, and they basically just like cobbled together different He-Man figures over the course of the years and gave them different paint jobs and different like abilities and stuff like that. The artwork like this black and white artwork that's been colored, has surfaced, so we know like there was 6 of them, and Super 7 did make them in the Master Universe Classics line. So I'd love to see Super 7 make them in a 5.5 thing and really complete the Powers of Grayskull line as it was originally intended. I think that'd be really neat. And I think a lot of other people will be down with it too. So get on it, Brian Flynn. I'm looking at you. But, hey, these are great. Great job, guys. And they're heavy too. I can't wait to open them up. Plus, they actually have the ball-jointed hips, like some of the later figures, like Skeletor and Flying Fist He-Man, Blast Attack, Snout Spout had ball-jointed hips, not like the rubber band thing. So they actually won't break over time. Always a good thing. More on this later. This is Boggs from the Obscure Toy Files. Tune in soon and watch me and the Elder Nerd gush about toys that we didn't get to have. It'll be fun. I'm now going to touch my smartphone and turn off this video.